background ambience brought to you in part by Midnight Syndicate, the perfect musical accompaniment for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Friends, gamers, nerds of all flavors, lend us your ears. Welcome to the second season of A Fool's Quest. Previously, in their endeavor to clear Meraxes Tower, the desert stronghold of the evil wizard Whispers, the fools discovered a formidable blue dragon. The heroes had their work cut out for them and finally managed to overcome the beast, but at a terrible price. Macy, Malphaedor's young ward from Rilius, was blown to bits by the dragon's lightning breath. Ingvald, Hobbes, and Strada watched with great apprehension as something dark and sinister deep within Malphaedor was fully released. The fools took an exhausted moment to reflect, process, and focus on things to come. Now, let's join Hobbes, the Tabaxi Ranger, Malphaedor, the Aasimar Paladin, and Dwarven Brewmaster Ingvald Porter Altbeir as they band together in their continued pursuit of A Fool's Quest.
You guys just finished clearing the second floor of Meraxes Tower. You found a hoard of treasure that was being hoarded there by a young blue dragon, which you killed. You suffered a loss after Macy was incinerated by the initial lightning bolt.
It still smells in there.
Ripped right through her. So you guys ended up, the dragon's dead. You looted the room, checked around for stuff. You found the wards and the glyphs and stuff written on the walls. But outside of that, you guys took a second to level up, and Malphaedor went through some underwent some changes.
Malphaedor is now a god.
All right, so Malphaedor, you want to recap real quick on what happened to your character?
As a Dark Aasimar, he had some internal issues that most people weren't aware of, and they finally came to the forefront, and due to a severe psychotic break of being attacked by another blue dragon and seeing Macy obliterated into so much smoke, he has foregone his allegiance to Greyhawk, embraced his dark inner self, and I switched his paladin class to Oathbreaker, and his next level that he just took, I took first level in Warlock, and will be continuing from this point forward as Warlock, and made all the necessary adjustments to my character.
Yep, so you have essentially not become completely evil, but you are definitely not good anymore, or lawful anymore.
No, I'll change him over to chaotic neutral, and he'll be more inclined to listen to the little voice in his head coming from his pact choice of the Fiend, and also he's now thinking more of following after the God of Death that Macy was ascribed to. And I think from this point forward, he'll just always have those glossy black eyes going forward.
Just straight black, always, like big black pupils.
Yep.
Ingvald and Urk are both immediately unsettled by this.
I mean, Urk's also a warlock, and he's a pirate. He's seen some shit.
Yeah, but pitch black eyes, a little scary. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Oh, bro, that's a good look for you, man.
No, I can see that. You went from being like a lawful, good paladin that worshipped Greyhawk and was here to help everyone.
To scary man.
Yep.
Not cool.
Essentially, you look like you're possessed, and we need John Constantine
and I'm leaving
to come down.
I'm not even bothering to shine the armor at this point. It's just covered in still in old dragon goo.
Yeah, you just completely
fuck it.
given up on it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, guess let's keep going up the stairs.
Okay. You guys want to go back through the main area and then through Whisper's study, back up to the stairs, and then up to the third floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta keep going.
Let's find Whispers.
Kill Whispers.
Yeah, let's take Demon Man to the evil man. Just let them do their thing.
Okay. Stepping out of the stairwell into the third floor, an open area has been cleared of all content. A large summoning circle has been carved into the mahogany hardwood flooring. The room itself is 55 feet by 70 feet with 2 doors. A thick line of salt leads from the summoning symbol on the floor over to an engraved interior double door on the northeast corner of the main room. And then straight south of the stairwell where you guys are exiting, another double door leads out to what appears to be a balcony.
Let's check the balcony first.
Yeah. Just face check it.
Yeah. So, Ingvald is going to walk over to the edge of the doorway and kind of peek around the corner.
So you cross the room, you skirt the outside of the summoning circle, so you don't really get next to the summoning circle. It's about 40 feet from from the stairwell entry to the balcony door, the double doors there, and you're standing at the double doors.
Urk is going to follow next to me as well.
Well, of course he is.
Yeah, he's Urk.
Got your back, man.
We both peer around the corner. What do we see?
So you open the double doors for the balcony?
Just like creak them open a little bit.
Okay. You pull the doors open toward you, and the balcony is a wooden balcony that goes out over onto the lower level. This area of the tower is getting increasingly smaller area as you go higher in the tower. So you open the balcony. The walls that continue up the tower are still made of stone. The balcony itself has a 4-foot railing made of the same wood as the flooring back in the room you just came out of. There is a door that leads from the open balcony to another enclosed balcony as you travel east along the balcony.
Awesome, but I don't see nothing standing out in the balcony itself.
No people.
No bad guys that you see.
Awesome.
Okay, I was going to check out the summoning circle and did a religion check.
Okay, what'd you get?
16.
Okay. You have seen this summoning circle before, based off just some different studies that you've seen around people that would try and summon angels or summon demons and different creatures from other worlds. This summoning circle doesn't look as dark as some of the other summoning circles. It's more of a clean summoning circle, if you could call it that. So you don't see like any blood stains on the flooring where they've tried to sacrifice something. So it might not be necessarily a dark summoning circle, but it looks like it's designed as a circle to bring something in and imprison it in the circle. But it looks like something that needs to be activated with willpower from the same room. So the fact that there's nothing in here, you don't think it's something that you could touch and accidentally summon something in here or summon yourself away.
I wonder if it has anything to do with your potato salad amulet.
Maybe.
The amulet that you have was what they were basing their magics and their magic items and magic spells off from. So there's a potential.
So it could be a door to another universe.
Do you want to check out the other side of the room or check out
Well,
the
you said there was
balconies?
a trail of salt leading from the circle to this door?
Yep, so not the door to the balcony, but there's a trail of salt that makes a direct line from the summoning circle to the double doors on the northeast side of that room.
Okay.
Walk that way towards I'm going to ready 2 arrows.
Ingvald and Urk are both going to follow shortly behind them.
Okay. So Hobbes and Malphaedor, Ingvald and Urk, all making their way. Now, do you mind the salt? Do you pay attention to it? Is there...
Ingvald and Urk are going to try not to touch the salt.
I'm not going to pay it. I don't care about the salt. If I kick it, I kick it. I'm not going to take special steps to avoid it.
Okay, make a quick roll for... Let's go ahead and make a survival roll. It's the only thing I can think of at the time.
23.
Plus 1.
Okay.
Plus what?
Plus 1 for your cloak.
20. I'm not wearing the cloak anymore because I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay.
23.
Damn it.
23. So you do not break the line at all, but you do step on the salt while you're at the door, but it doesn't break the salt line. You just...
My foot's just
You just
on
step on it as you get next to the door,
Okay.
preparing to open it.
So we want to take a listen at the door.
Ingvald's going to listen at the door.
Okay.
24. And that's a nat 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's...
You hear all the things.
Yeah.
I hear a mouse farting to the side. I'm like, oh, gross.
You... You hear a small moaning, but it sounds like it's on the other side of the door, but also at the same time it sounds very, very far away. Like you're hearing it down a tunnel or under a bridge. That echoey, hollow acoustic feeling goes along with it, where it could be, I mean, on the other side of the world. If there wasn't a sandstorm happening outside right now, you would imagine that it's somebody outside down in the courtyard making that noise. But you know that
That can't happen.
Logically, that just can't
I just
happen.
wait intently to see what he says.
I turn around and communicate, like, there's a moaning, but it's
A moaning.
faint.
Sexy
It's
time.
very faint. Not quite
Okay.
sexy time.
I'm
More
going to
Sexy moaning.
activate
discomfort time.
going to activate my divine sense. As an action, I can detect good and evil. Until the end of my next turn, I can also sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover.
Well, the door is still closed,
So it would be behind.
so that's
cover.
behind total cover.
So you'd have to lightly creak
It just
that open.
it allows me to know the location. I don't have to see it.
Okay.
It's kind of like a divine sense, spider sense,
You
a
cast
Peter Tingle, if you will.
You cast that. A dark aura shrouds over you now, and your eyes, which are already kind of blackened in their normal
Now they go purple.
place now, yeah, are like
they glow purple.
yeah, they're like even little cloudy wisps come off them as the spell goes out, and giving you almost vision to be able to see into that
Start
other
wearing
world.
a tattered cloak and go like full Spawn mode.
And you do sense evil on the other side of the door.
Just evil? About celestial fiend or undead?
It is undead evil, multiple undead evils.
Several undead in the next room. Can I get a count?
It's only 60 feet, so 3.
Okay.
Oh, good. That's.
Several.
This isn't where I parked my car.
So should we lightly creak open that door, or leave it and investigate the rest of this side for now?
And we don't know that.
We just know there's something on the other side of the door that's...
Yeah,
We know
but we
it's
don't.
on this
I was going to
hallway.
say go around, so we come at it from both sides, but we don't know that balcony.
Yeah, we just
has
know
a
there's a door here. That's all we know.
Yep, I can see this. Or I saw that already. Do we want to keep investigating that other hallway, or open that door? I say investigate the hallway.
Your lead.
Sure.
The hallway? What hallway?
The
Balcony.
Yeah, the other
Oh,
balcony.
yeah, the connecting balconies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. So
They're both balconies. There's just a doorway that...
Yeah, I said hall. My bad.
You're right.
Ingvald and Urk are both going to go to this doorway.
So Ingvald and Urk make their way around to the other doorway,
Oh shit! Yeah, that is Urk.
leaving Hobbes and Malphaedor at the double doors in
Ghost
the
of
main
Macy.
room. And the ghost of Macy.
She can communicate back and forth for us.
Now, you guys can no longer communicate with each other, being on separate sides of the
Yep.
the building,
Yep.
with giant stone walls between you.
We just broke the cardinal rule and never split the party.
Yeah. When clearly there's undead evil things on the other side of the wall.
You guys are supposed to follow. I don't know. I just said I was doing this.
So let's start first with Ingvald and Urk. On the side for balcony number 2.
Well, I'm going to listen at the door first, actually. Oh, only a 9.
Okay. So you listen to the door and you hear that the sandstorm seems to be louder and impacting that side of the tower.
Tug. Okay. I'm going to just open the door just a little bit.
Okay.
And what do I see?
So the balcony itself has a canopy over it, but it's not enclosed like the balcony that you're on right now. So even though there's a canopy and there's not stuff like coming straight down on it, there's still winds shooting sand against the side of the building. You think that you could navigate your way over, but the visibility would be low and you'd kind of move a little bit slower. You also see on that side that there are 3 fresh corpses that lay collapsed on the ground. The sand has been clotted up around them into what looks like sandy blood piles mixed with blood that was there. The bodies themselves look like potentially 2 to 3 hours old.
They're totally good. They're totally going to stand up if you get close to them.
But they're also being wind beaten to hell. So their clothes are starting to be shattered, tattered and ripped apart. Their skin has spots where sand has just been ripping away at it. The skin that is facing the outer side of the tower. So the sand is doing its damage. With the sound, though, also, it would be very hard for a creature to hear you if you were walking by them. It's really loud after you open the door. Right? You're on the 3rd floor of a tower in a sandstorm in the desert.
Got it. Nah, all I can see is those bodies. There's nothing else outside of that.
You can see from poking your head in barely what looks like it could be a door leading into that same room, potentially, on the other side from where Malphaedor and Hobbes currently sit, but it's pretty hard to see through that sand. The bodies are much closer to you than what that door potentially is, but the wall kind of goes in there. It definitely breaks away, you can tell.
Gotcha. Urk is going to indiscriminately fire an Eldritch Blast into that room.
At one of the corpses, or?
At the doorway.
Okay.
Itself. Though what it hits before that is whatever. But, yeah, just right at the doorway. It hits.
It hits? What'd you hit?
+8, so 25.
Okay. He leans slightly into the room and puts one of his hands back to kind of grab onto your cloak so that he can lean out and shoot the Eldritch Blast with one hand without being pulled out into the sandstorm. And he shoots a perfect shot that hits right into the door. It makes a loud banging noise, and it shakes the door. It puts a large chunk into the door. It doesn't break the door down, but a loud enough noise that you could hear it over the storm. So you are confident that Malphaedor and Hobbes probably heard it from their side of the room as well.
Gotcha.
Would we instantly...
I would assume something's going down.
Yeah.
Yep, so let's bounce over to Malphaedor and Hobbes. You guys sat there waiting for a little bit with your ears pressed against the door. Hobbes, you are, still kind of standing on that salt line, but you haven't broken the line yet. And you both hear a large... you can hear the sand, like I said, kind of beating slightly from the room that you're in, but you hear a large whack from where you stand right now.
Push through the door, and I've already got 2 arrows loaded, so raise my bow and look for a target.
So you guys bust open the door, you enter in, and you see that the salt line, immediately as you go in, you see that the salt line is traced to a fireplace. So on the left-hand side of the room, as you come in on the north wall, there's a fireplace.
Is that in the upper right corner?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
The double doors open inward to a master bedroom. A locked chest and a fireplace are on your left, which is the northern wall. Resting against the northern wall. Immediately to the right, to your south, is an incredibly large bed with 4 tall posts and a canopy. It looks clean and pretty recently used, but it's kind of a mess. Straight across from the bed, clear glass doors show you that there is a slight wooden, like a latch, like a closure, which is probably closed for the sandstorm, and you see that there's a chunk of that missing out now, and so you can kind of see the sandstorm through that chunked out wooden pallet that is over the glass doors. Okay. To the south are 2 7-foot armoires that sit on either side of another set of double doors that lead out to the balcony.
I thought he was going like some 7-foot monster. I'm like, you guys are fucked.
7-foot armor golems.
I was like he said 7 foot. Like, wow, they're dead. That's my bad.
Let's do this.
Now, as you open the door, you don't see anything for a quick second, and then all of a sudden, a series of entities start to appear right before you, the evil creatures that you felt. And you identify them right away. One is a wraith, and it appears at the foot of the bed. and then you have 5 specters that appear throughout the room. 2 very near the door, and then the other 3 near the armoire.
Awesome.
So 2 of them are actually coming out of one of the armoires. They were just in it, but you see them appearing, and the rest just kind of come into existence.
So, from my perspective, did those bodies do anything?
No, the bodies. So back to Ingvald and Urk. The bodies don't do anything at all. They're just
dead.
Corpses.
Awesome. Urk and I are gonna start trying to walk along this wall then
Okay.
to that thing that we blasted.
Ingvald and Urk both need athletics checks to be able to make sure that they're knocked down by the windstorm while they make that path.
Urk got knocked down. Ingvald did not.
Okay, so you start to walk out. You're leading the way. Urk's right behind you, and then you feel a large tug on your cloak as Urk falls to the ground to his knees.
Tripped over one of the bodies.
Yeah. And he doesn't yank you down because, you're a dwarf and he's a human. And so, him falling to his knees is not, taking you down with him. But you definitely feel a large yank on
You
your
look
shoulder.
back and you're eye to eye.
Yeah, I start kind of still dragging Urk along with me. I'm going to keep trotting on.
Right.
I'm just holding Urk's arms.
Yeah, so he's kneeing along the way. Then he's kneeing and he's trying to regain his feet. But he waits till you get right in front of the palleted wooden door, and then he lifts himself up and swings around to the other side of the door.
Awesome.
And before that, we should probably roll initiative. So the Wraith is going to take its turn. It is going to fly from the bed, travel right through one of the posts of the bed, get to Hobbes, and attack. And miss.
Anticlimactic.
Then the specter closest to Hobbes is also going to fly to next to where Hobbes is, kitty corner right there. Yep. And is going to attack Hobbes, and now has advantage. So that is a hit. I need a Constitution save from you for DC 10.
I got a 6.
I don't like when
Okay.
he smiles.
So,
It makes me physically upset.
so the Wraith flies over to you and attacks, and misses. You evade its attack. Then the Spectre comes and swoops in right as you finish evading that first attack and connects with one of its hands. It touches you and has this life-draining effect that pulls life away from you with necrotic damage.
Is that a save?
Yeah, I failed it.
Did you add a +4 to your save?
That's a 10.
DC 10. That makes it. Okay, you still take the damage.
Got you, man.
Of 12 damage.
Okay.
But if you fail the save, that also temporarily reduces your hit points by that number until you have a long rest. So,
Which
is not while you're in this tower.
Well, it'll be a long rest when I die.
All right, Spectre number 2 flies over toward Malphaedor and will do the same attack.
Wait, both of them move towards me.
One was a Wraith.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the Wraith.
Yep. And that Spectre number 2 does no damage. Does not hit you.
Swing and a miss.
They can hover 50 feet. So Spectre number 3, whatever we want to call that one, flies over toward Malphaedor. Can it get there?
Probably,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they all could have reached if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Also does its attack. So it does 11 points of damage to you. And the other 2 Wraiths, I think 4 can get kitty corner to you, right, Malphaedor?
Yeah, he can come in at a flank, and the other one can probably come over here.
Okay, yep. So 4 goes to get Malphaedor, and that's a hit. Another Constitution saving throw. So that is 9 points of damage there, and then another one goes to hit.
Yeah, because I got a +9 on my con save.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah. As long as
As
you
long as I
don't
roll,
crit fail.
yeah, as long as I don't crit fail, I've got
Yep.
it.
And so then another one goes to attack Hobbes.
Misses.
That is a 19. And you need a Constitution saving throw. It hits you
Got
for
it.
7 points of damage, of necrotic damage. And that is the Spectre's turns. over to Hobbes.
I'm going to drop my bow and pull out my 2 scimitars and attack they're on my back.
Just go full Drizzt Duerden.
I'll attack the Wraith right in front of me, so I'll have advantage because
Malphaedor is kitty corner.
Because everyone has advantage now.
It's a hit on the first one.
The one right in front of you is the Wraith, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you drop your bow.
Drop my bow, pull out my swords, my 2 fancy scimitars, take 2 swings at the Wraith. Both hit, and I do 27 damage total.
It lets out a wailing screech.
And dies?
Does not die, but
Well, fuck.
it was angry. After Hobbes.
Ingvald.
Oh, shit. I'm used to going last. Well, Ingvald is going to burst these doors open. Step into the room. The first set of darts is going to go at the Wraith. So it's 12 damage. 11 damage because the fire is halved. And then the second round of darts is going to go back at the Wraith again. So 4, 10, 11. Even though I had an extra die. So 22 total damage for that round.
And after Ingvald, it is Malphaedor's turn.
I will utter some sort of very nasty and belittling comment in Celestial and let off
Somewhere along the lines of fuck your mother.
The dreadful aspect, channel divinity, on each of the undead creatures in my immediate vicinity. So I will need a wisdom saving throw, DC 15, for each one of them.
That's fucked up.
So 2, 3, and 5 all missed.
All right, so they are frightened.
Yeah, so a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they can be frightened.
I jumped back and said, can you believe this motherfucking shit?
Yes, they can.
Yeah, of all those things.
Yes,
The
they can.
creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. How long is it frightened for?
Frightened for 1 minute.
1 minute. And do they make a save after each round?
No, if it moves more than 30 feet from me, it can attempt another saving throw.
Okay. Wonderful. So 2, 3, and 5 are frightened.
Attacks of opportunity abound.
Uh-huh.
So we're about to start blasting with Urk, too.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone moves at all...
And as a bonus action, I will take a shield bash at the Wraith.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's a 14.
It's a nat 20.
Fuck you.
The Wraith actually pushed you, like, fuck off.
It just went clang.
It went incorporeal as you went to smash it with your shield, so it just went swoosh right through it, and then it re-solidified after your shield came out.
Right.
It mocked you, honestly.
I call him a scurvy bitch and Celestial.
Okay. After Malphaedor, I believe it is Urk.
Urk is going to do what Urk does, and that's blast things. He's going to aim at the Wraith.
Is that necrotic damage with that spell, though?
Eldritch?
Yeah, did you make it necrotic?
I didn't make it necrotic. It's whatever its base is.
It's force damage.
Force damage? Okay.
Yeah, it's force damage. Mine, the modifiers to mine is that I can shoot from 300 feet. It pushes you back 10 feet, and I shoot 2 beams at once.
Right, okay.
Those are the only 3 modifiers.
And you're at, what, 2 beams?
Yep. I'm at 2 beams, D10 each, from 300 feet, with a 10-foot push out. Eric's taking a blast right at the Wraith, plus charisma, so 4, so 7, or 16.
You hit the Wraith for 16?
16 for that one.
Now, can you hit that from the other side and force him away from us?
Eldritch Blast shoots in a straight line.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I will actually shove him into Hobbes. So I don't know if that does anything, but he will get shoved directly forward. Or if I was at an angle, it would shove him into his friends. But
Yeah, he gets shoved forward. So he would get pushed forward into...
Can Hobbes stab him because he bumped into him?
He can't stab him, but you can push him back to where he was a bit.
Okay.
Like shoulder blow.
Maybe you hit him hard enough he falls on the ground. Maybe.
17.
You definitely shove him back.
Sweet.
Splat. How far?
Just back to the spot he was in. Out of Hobbes's...
He was playing pinball with it in high school.
Out of Hobbes's space.
And after Urk shoots, he uses extra action.
You get 2 beams, so you...
That is both
Oh,
beams.
okay.
Yeah, I just do both beams at once.
Okay.
Because it shoots at the same time, so you don't get 2 rolls. I either miss with both or hit with both.
No, it's a separate attack roll for each beam.
Yeah, he did. Oh, wait.
No, I did my advantage. Oh, I've been doing it exactly the same. Well, that hits. That
Yeah,
also
he did
hits.
damage for both beams, so...
Yeah,
either
but
way,
it's
both
a
hits.
separate attack roll for each one.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just been rolling them exact same. My bad. But they both hit. After that, Urk is going to use its movement and just kind of work his way into the corner back here.
Okay.
Be really Urky and hide.
Okay, now if you guys get within 10 feet of that door opening, the double door with the glass being open, yeah, you're reduced visibility from the sand that's being shoved in now.
Okay, so we were used to it since we're already out there.
Yeah, you guys had your backs to it. You were covered up. So when you came in, you knew what you were looking at. But anybody that's moving toward that is now going to have reduced visibility.
Don't go out there. It sucks.
And it is Urk's turn over?
Yep, that's all Urk. That's all Urk can do, unfortunately.
It's Wraith.
All right, so it goes
Wraith
back to
turn.
Wraith. So Wraith now attacks the Malphaedor.
Okay.
And he claws at you, at its hand. But yeah, he can't connect with you.
No.
After being jostled back and forth from the beams that hit him in the back, and then being knocked back and
Pinballed him.
shield through him. He's not sure if he's trying to be incorporeal right now or if he's trying to be solid. And so
This
just
is the worst.
just nothing happens.
Who are these guys?
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
So Spectre number 1 was not feared, so that is going to attack, and that one is still next to Hobbes, right?
Yeah.
So
That's that one. Yeah, in the corner.
so he swings at Hobbes twice, or at Hobbes once with his hand, but misses completely. So Hobbes is doing his kitty cat sweet
Dodgy
moves.
thingy.
Yep. Number 2 moves back toward the sandstorm, so toward the door with the sandstorm, toward the reduced visibility, because he won't be impacted by that.
To his max movement, or?
No, just to the entrance of the door.
Attack of opportunity. Get him, Mike.
Fuck him up.
Oh, yeah. That's a hit.
Lay down that damage. Oh.
15.
Well, what the fuck is your bonus?
Aura of Hate gives me a +4 on damage.
Oh, so it's a 6 base.
And otherwise, it's a +9 on damage.
Jesus Christ.
Rolls a 1. Damage 37.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Have all the
What's your
bonuses.
fucking bonus?
So to get away from you and not be afraid, it runs away and...
Dies?
10, 20.
What did you use to hit it?
My sword.
Your sword?
Yeah.
Is that a magic sword?
I hope so.
It's Rhine Cutter. It's the one I got from the captain.
Less impressive if
It's not a plus, but it does have that keen ability
That's...
that you instilled it with.
Yeah, it's magic.
Magic.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a magic type
It
sword.
just doesn't have a plus to hit or damage.
So 16 damage while he tries to run off.
But it has that enhanced crit, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. It crits on a 19 or 20
Yep.
instead of just 20.
Yep. Yeah, so it's magic.
Did he
So
die?
No, it didn't die, but
No, but it took damage.
it
though.
took damage. It took good damage.
I exposed his spine. What's left to it?
Spectre number 3 will also flee and will move back toward the armoires.
Oh.
Get 2.
No, you only get 1 attack of opportunity attack per turn.
Mm-hmm.
So his is done.
But he's moving out of range of me.
I know, you do. But I'm saying he doesn't
Yeah,
get
I only
another
get
attack.
I only get the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
per round.
Oh,
what I
that's
was-
It
convenient.
uses an opportunity attack uses your reaction, and you only get one of your action per.
If only you got closer to me and get
That
shot.
hits.
8 plus 8, yeah, so I hit.
Okay, so that one, Spectre number 3, goes barreling away from Hobbes and passes Ingvald on the way back towards the armoires. And you guys did what to to hurt the shit out of this thing?
As he walked by, I literally just sidearmed a dart into him.
Okay. Like underhanded sidearm?
Catch!
Like Matthew Stafford throwing a football.
Just sidearmed
It
it.
didn't look good, but it hit him.
It got the job done. And Hobbes,
I just reached out and poked it with my scimitar.
just a little tink.
He's just mildly annoying us. We're like, get out of here.
That's right.
He
You
just,
run away.
he just shish kapobbed this guy, and this guy started walking away. He just did a cool little dexterous maneuver.
Poke, poke.
And all magic weapons.
Not super flashy. I just poke, 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 poke.
Number 4 will now attack Hobbes again. And the attacks are completely miss. And then number 5 will also flee back towards the Armoires.
Okay. Has to stumble over and through his friends.
It can go and corporal through his friends.
Okay. Erk's now surrounded inspectors.
So he ran away pretty much into the Armoire. So like all the way into it. There you go. And he disappears into the
Oh,
Armoire.
coward. I'm destroying the Armoire now.
Burn it all down.
He's still frightened until they make another save. But once they get out,
Which means they can't walk anywhere near you.
I'm attacking the Wraith again. Crit. Oh, yeah. Alright.
hell yeah.
Okay.
30 damage. Wow. You did a number on
I
him.
cut him right in half. 2 ghosts.
Like scissors.
The fuck is that?
So my second attack, since I killed him with my first, I use my second on somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll attack the other one next to me. Now I don't have...
Spectre number 1.
Yeah, now I don't
Or
have
Spectre
advantage.
number
Whatever number.
4.
So it's a hit.
Yep.
The Spectre that's about to fucking die.
11 damage.
Okay. So one blade goes through and
Cuts the Wraith in half. And then I turn and smack the other one in the face.
With like the back of the blade? Is
No,
that-
the sharp part.
the sharp part, the pointy end.
You stick the pointy in the other end.
Okay, after Hobbes, it goes to Ingvald, I believe.
Yes, I am going to attack these two back here.
Okay.
So my first dart is going to be at the guy closest to
Spectre number 2.
this guy. Yeah.
Yep, the one closest to Urk.
Yep. The first dart is going to go right into where, assumably, a Spectre's heart would be. And he's going to burst into little Spectre bits.
Yeah. Like shatters, like a little Spectre window.
Yeah. It's like, let's have the first window today. Go. A little poof.
Break stuff.
Yep. And the dart just kind of keeps going through.
Okay.
Yeah. Plinks into the wall. And then the other Spectre is inside the Armoire, right? So I can't
Correct.
actually aim at it?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, hey, whoa.
Hey, 2 for 1. Awesome.
Already said I killed him. So if he's not inhabiting the Armoire, so if I destroy the Armoire, it won't hurt the Spectre, though.
Right, yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm going to turn and hit the Spectre who's at the doorway. And it hits.
What did you use to hit? Because he's got +2 to his armor class.
It's going to get a 23.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. I have a +8, so I'm just like, eh.
He has half cover for being in the sand, for it, like, going through him.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I just wanted to make sure that.
Yep. Oh, no, I blasted his ass.
Oh, yeah.
He straight smoked.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done. And I hit him with the dart, and he just kind of stumbles out the window and gets blown away by that terrible storm.
Yeah, the sand just rips him to pieces, and he just fades away into the...
Dart just drops to the ground, and he gets blasted away.
Sweet.
Very nice.
All right. And that's my turn.
It is now Mal.
Okay, I still have a Spectre right next to me.
Yep.
Yeah, I will unleash Sword Fury. Oh, yeah.
Is that like a lamer Nick Fury, or what's that? Sword Fury? Expand on that?
Yeah. Actually missed the second one.
Well, and you're back to being a disappointment.
Well, I'm still Malphaedor, so.
Yep, there you go.
Yep, see, it's still
Minimum
there.
damage.
Yep.
Which for him is still like 14.
9 and 13. 14, yeah.
Yeah, it's bullshit. My minimum damage is 3. That's fucking shit.
Okay, so that is Mal's turn.
Awesome. That means it's Urk's turn. And Urk is eyeing that Spectre over by Hobbes. to fuck that Spectre up.
Spectre number 4.
Both hit. 16 damage. And that one just blasts into bits like Macy. Just gone.
Oh, too soon.
Never too soon.
I'm swapping out the minis here.
You just blast into the wall because it would get pushed back, but then...
It was actually Macy's ghost.
Again! You bastards!
Okay.
She's going to just continually haunt us from this point forward.
Yeah, we're just going to keep killing Macy over and over.
Oh my god, you killed me. You bastard!
All right, so that's Urk's turn. And then Wraith is dead, so Spectre number 1, who's not afraid, is right next to Mal. Is going to attack Mal.
Bring it.
And definitely hits.
For 60 damage.
You need a Constitution save. Just don't crit fail. There you go.
Got it.
Just don't crit fail.
Yeah, so
That's actually asking something sometimes.
Yeah, right?
that is imperative for Malphaedor. Yeah. So he hits you for 9 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh. That's rotten.
Let's see what you did there.
I have resistance to necrotic.
Okay, so he hits you for half of that. And then number 5 is far enough away from you, correct?
Yeah, it can make another save.
So he will make a save to see if he's still
DC
scared.
15 wisdom.
And he is still frightened. And hiding in armor.
Yes.
I'm going to destroy that armoire.
And now
You
it
just see the
is
door
over
rattling.
to Hobbes.
I'm going to walk around Malphaedor up to this Wraith, attack the Spectre, and I cut that one in half too. I like cutting things in half. I'm not. I like my arrows better than my swords. I'm not super fancy. I just kill it.
Just a little slashy here, a little stabby
Pokey, pokey.
there.
Like I turn him into a tic-tac-toe board.
Yeah.
Hey, eviscerate all his vital organs in alphabetical order.
It's a Spectre. It doesn't have any vital organs.
Not anymore.
I eviscerated them.
Stop it!
Okay, and it is
Ingvald.
now over to Ingvald. And there's only one Spectre remaining. And it's an armoire hiding.
Ingvald is going to walk over to this armoire.
Just do like the magician's trick and start shoving swords into the box. Nope, not there. Nope, not there.
He's got a hammer, so...
I have a mace.
A mace, yeah.
And Ingvald is going right at the side of that armoire with a mace. Uh-huh. Oh, yep. Yeah, that would hit no matter what. I mean, I'm hitting an armoire, technically.
Yeah.
So I don't
As long as you don't crit fail.
Can I
Like,
not? Yeah, don't fail the armoire.
He's not attacking the Spectre, he's attacking the area.
Yeah,
21 on the armoire.
that's a hit. Turns out Armoire did not have a super high
Very low AC.
Armor class is 25. Eat one.
In fact, it attacks you back.
It's a mimic.
Angry Armoire.
Truly the worst, honestly. All right. For 13 damage. Oh, 15 damage to the armoire.
So it blasts the armoire door just into pieces. Because it's your frost mace, it like freezes it as the broken bits of wood shatter across the room.
Awesome, and I get one more attack. Do I see the Wraith?
You do see the Wraith. It is still afraid. And it is a wide-eyed Wraith. No.
Oh, sugar honey iced tea.
Well, take my last swing at the Wraith. Ice Mace is in full effect. And it hits. So I'll go ahead and throw my extra die on that one. This Wraith is going to have a bad day. 12.
You blast the armoire open, and then the Wraith is sitting there wide-eyed, and then you take a whack right in the center of it. And it lets out a screech like... And it is now Malphaedor's turn.
Okay. See at this point if we can talk to it. Be like, you want to be a friend?
All right.
Or do you want to get hurt?
I'll just approach, so I'm keep him within range to where he doesn't get another saving throw.
Okay.
And fire off an Eldritch Blast at him.
Yeah, it's the first time using a Warlock spell like this, isn't it?
Yeah, Urk, upon seeing you use a Warlock spell, gives you this is a tiny clap.
Okay, so I launch 2 Eldritch Blasts just to see how they feel. And
I'm going to try this out.
They feel
sink
good.
one dead center of mass, and then sink the other one dead center in his face. And just watching this slump or dissipate or whatever it is that specters do when they eat a dick.
So far, exploding has been the theme.
You guys have created what they do, so this one just deflates like a balloon. Okay, so that's all the Wraith and the Specters. You guys got 2,950 XPs. All right, what do you guys do? You still have that stash in the room. You have the balcony with the dead bodies.
I'll go check out the stash.
I'm going to go... no, I don't want to go outside. Never mind. I was going to go check the dead bodies.
I thought you were going to go nap on the bed, I'll be honest.
Okay, so
Curl up on the
Whisper's
bed,
secret stash.
give myself
There
a bath.
is a black opal in there worth 1,000 gold.
Awesome.
2 opals, 2 star rubies, a star sapphire, a yellow sapphire, all worth 1,000 gold each.
Awesome. All in the group
And then,
fund.
yep, and then there is a spell scroll.
Oh.
It's on there that if you guys would like to make an Arcana check, you can find out what it is.
Ooh, did I get one? 14.
14 will do it.
Smoking!
It is a spell scroll of control weather.
Oh, take it.
Spiffy.
What's it do?
Controls the weather.
I'd have to look it up. I'll have to look it up. It's in the Dungeon Master Guide.
Could I
page
stop the
200.
sandstorm if I wanted to? Could I just walk outside? No!
Something like that. You must be outdoors to cast a spell. Moving to a place where you don't have a clear path to the sky ends the spell early. You can change the weather conditions, which are determined by the DM based on the climate and season.
Sandstorm.
You can change precipitation, temperature, and wind. It takes a d4 times 10 minutes for the new conditions to take effect. Once they do so, you can change the conditions again. When the spell ends, the weather gradually returns to normal. You change the weather conditions, find a current condition on the following tables, and change its stage by 1, up or down. When changing the wind, you can also change its direction.
Okay, so if we want to use the amulet, I'm going to make tornadoes, and we're fucking scatter. Just be like, and fuck you guys. Town pisses me off. I'm just going to lightning storm. And
You can only use the scroll once, man.
yeah, who pisses
Make
me
it-
off first?
Make it good.
Well, I have a death scroll. Keeping it.
It's got a 10-minute casting time.
Oh, shit.
Lasts for 8 hours, though.
Whoa.
Concentration.
8 hours within 5 miles.
He doesn't get to pick the weather. Didn't you say?
Depending on
chart
current conditions, he can bump it up or down the list here. 1 step.
What's above sandstorm?
or below.
Would it be strong wind or gale?
It would be a gale.
Gale force, you could take it up to storm force winds, stage 5, which is top of the list.
I could fuck everyone up,
You could.
including me. That's
I'm
the
like,
word.
you could tone down the storm and look like a god in front of people, and you're like, I could make it worse.
I could look like a god, or I could be a god.
You can also bump the temperature too.
Boiling wind.
It would be
Heard.
hot. You could bump it to unbearable heat.
Yeah, that's great.
It's already hot. Yeah.
Unbearable
Oh,
hot
yeah.
storm force
Some of
winds.
these random rolls are like probably not good for you guys. You should probably start vetoing some of this stuff.
It's one scroll. Come on.
One scroll that could break this game if I get sassy.
All right, well, this is probably going to be a good place for us to stop this session and or this episode. So, anything you guys want to do before we?
I open the scroll.
Cast it in the room.
That's going to take 10 minutes.
I'm going to drink the potion of greater healing that I just found.
Okay, so you drink a potion to
Yeah.
get some hit points back.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.